crack AI job interviews easily now. Are you about to appear for an AI online interview? Feeling confused because you've never ever been interviewed by an AI before? Wondering what it actually looks for? Or are you actually worried that one small mistake could cost you the entire job? You're not alone. AI job interviews are becoming increasingly common, and many companies are now using them as the very first step in the hiring process. The good news is that once you understand how these interviews work, they are much easier to crack than you might as well imagine. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Accentari. I'm Aritrika, and through my experience of having appeared for AI job interviews myself and also having prepared students for AI interviews, I've exactly seen where students and candidates struggle and what exactly helps them to stand out in the process. Here are 7 practical tips that can actually help you to crack an AI job interview every single time successfully. Number 1, strengthen your technical concepts. The first and the most important thing is to prepare your technical subject concepts thoroughly. Many candidates spend hours memorizing definitions and points because they think that's what the interviewers are going to ask. But AI interviews are completely different. They usually ask application-based questions according to the role you've applied for. For example, instead of asking, what is cloud computing? You might be asked, a company's website crashes because of heavy traffic. How would cloud computing help solve this problem? Or if you're applying for HR, instead of asking, what is employee management? The AI might ask, employee motivation has dropped in your organization. What steps would you take to improve engagement? Did you notice the difference? The AI wants to understand how you think and how you apply your knowledge, not just whether you remember textbook definitions and core concepts. If your concepts are absolutely crystal clear, you'll naturally be able to explain your solutions even better. So, while preparing, don't just ask yourself, what is this topic? Also ask, how can this topic be used in contexts? Why is it important? How can it solve a real-world problem? This approach will make your answers way stronger. Number 2, please practice speaking without using fillers. The next step is something that many ignore this and stop this. Like when we get nervous, these words come naturally to people. But in an AI interview, too many fillers and long pauses can affect how smoothly your response is interpreted. Some AI interview platforms may assume you've already finished speaking, and if you remain silent for too long, they're considered moving to the next question automatically. Instead, you need to start practicing answering questions continuously without fillers. If you genuinely need a few seconds to think, don't say silent, simply mention to the AI, that's an interesting question. Let me think about it for a moment. This sounds way more professional and keeps the conversation flowing for the AI. The more you practice speaking aloud, the more confident and natural you'll sound and appear. Number 3, control your eye movements, please. Now let's talk about body language. Many candidates keep looking left, right, center, right, down, up, whatever, or constantly shifting your eyes during the interview process. Usually, the candidates are trying to remember answers or secretly reading something on the other screen. This creates a poor impression instantly. Whether the interview is reviewed by AI or later evaluated by a recruiter, excessive eye movement can make your entire process and make your entire performance appear distracted or less confident. Instead, try to keep your eyes close to the webcam. Imagine you're having a conversation with a real interviewer. If you don't have to stare continuously, but maintain a comfortable eye contact throughout the entire answer. It immediately makes you appear more confident and engaged. Tip number 4, Don't keep multiple tabs open. Here's another mistake several candidates have made so far. They think I'll keep Googling the answers or I'll keep ChatGPT open. If I forget something, I'll quickly research about it. Please don't do that. Many AI interview platforms monitor unusual activity during the interview. Frequently switching tabs or looking away from the interview screen may violate the platform's rules and can directly hamper or affect the assessment. And of several interviews, you're required to screen share instantly. So even if you're not flagged, constantly searching for answers breaks your concentration and focus on the application-based questions asked. Remember, companies are not looking for someone who can search and research quickly or answer properly. They are looking for someone who can think independently. Trust your preparation process. Go into the interview confidently instead of depending on shortcuts. Tip number 5, use accurate words and speak precisely. One thing AI appreciates is clarity. Don't try to impress by using jargons and long, complicated sentences. Instead, use precise and accurate language. For example, instead of saying I worked on many things, say I developed the login module and tested the payment system. Be very precise and very clear and crisp. Instead of saying I helped my team, that's very vague, say I coordinated weekly meetings and managed project documentation. Some details like this always helps. The more specific you are, the easier it becomes for the interviewer to understand your contribution. Also, try to answer in a structured manner. Explain the situation, describe your action, and then share the outcome or results you have brought. Organized answers are much easier to follow. Number 6, practice AI mock interviews. One of the best ways to prepare is by taking online AI mock interview. Simply search on Google for AI mock interview practice, and you'll find several platforms that allow you to practice simply for free. One such popular platforms I know of is GoodSpace, Exponent, Unstop, HackerRank. Check these out. You can register, upload your resume, choose your target job role, and practice answering AI-generated interview questions based on that role. Cool, right? The platform also gives you useful feedback on the basis of your performance. Apart from that, you can even use AI tools to conduct mock interviews based on your resume and the job description. The more you practice, the lesser nervous you shall feel during the real interview process. Remember, confidence doesn't come from reading interview tips. Confidence comes from repeated practice, and do that from today. Stay positive. That's my tip number 7. And don't hesitate to ask for repetition. It is not embarrassing to ask for clarification or repetition. Finally, always maintain a positive and polite attitude. Many candidates panic if they don't understand a question. You don't have to do that. You don't have to panic at all. If the question isn't clear, simply say, could you please repeat the question? Or could you please rephrase that? There is absolutely nothing wrong with asking for clarification. Instead, it is much better than answering a question that you misunderstood. Also remember to keep smiling naturally during the process. Consider a real person sitting ahead of you. Be polite. Thank the AI interviewer whenever appropriate. Professional communication is always creating a very positive impression, and this could have a positive outcome to the job role. AI interviews are not designed to trick you at all. They are designed to understand how you think, communicate, and solve problems. So, before your next interview, remember these 7 tips. Start practicing on the basis of that. Build strong technical concepts in your subject area. Practice speaking without fillers from today. Maintain steady eye contact. Do not depend on multiple tabs. Use accurate and precise language. Practice AI mock interviews. Stay positive and do not hesitate to ask for clarification. If you prepare well and practice consistently, chances are that you'll walk into your AI interview with much confidence instead of fear. I hope these tips help you crack your next AI interview. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like this video and share with someone who's about to appear for an AI interview. Subscribe to Accentari. It helps me to bring these very practical tips with you. Comment a few tips that you already might as well know down below and suggest me a few more topics for new videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video for sure. All the very best.